Hey everyone, welcome to Connie's Journey. I started this YouTube channel so that I could share a little bit about my life as a wife, a mom, a business owner, and a patient living with autoimmune illness. In October of 2018, I had life-changing surgery, and I'd like to share a little bit about my journey with you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to Connie's Journey. Today we are going to talk about traveling with an ostomy. I'm going to go over all the supplies that I take with me and also show you guys the small luggage that I take. It's the smallest one that I have found so far and I absolutely love it. First, let me point out my shirt, Chronically Hungover. You can get it on our website at chronicallyunbreakable.com. Okay, so first thing is I'm going to show you guys the bag. It's by Kenneth Cole. It is labeled as fitting underneath the seat of an airplane. So again, it's actually pretty small, but big enough to put everything that you need. So today we're going to start with everything that you're going to need to take with you. I have these pads that look like pee-pee pads, but they're actually medical pads. They're pretty big because I like to lay it out on the counter, put all my supplies on it and my trash bag, so that way I can make sure that everything is pretty clean, fold it all up, and then throw it all out together. So you can also fold it in half if you're limited on space and set it down wherever you need it. So that's the very first thing, is that I always start with the pad. Next thing is trash bag. Want to make sure you have your trash bags with you, okay? Coloplast does send trash bags with their supplies, and I also take with me sometimes a couple of my own. I take the trash bags that either Coloplast gives me or I take some of my own small ones. It's like a 4-gallon size. Trash bags. These little guys go over the filter. So some of you who use a Coloplast bag already know that they give you these so that way when you take a shower, get wet or anything, you can cover the filter. Make sure that you take your measurement because your stoma can change sizes. 3 weeks ago, all of a sudden my stoma went from about a 28, 29 to a 35. I had ate something that I probably shouldn't have had, that my body was like, what is this? It was an In-N-Out burger, but I left the lettuce and tomato on it, and I only had a few bites with it, but by about 10 o'clock that night, I started having pain. I went to change my bag. My husband and I were like, oh my God, what happened? So it took about 4 days to 6 days for it to kind of start settling back down, and it took about 10 days, I think, until it got back to its original size. So make sure you take this with you in case you need to measure it before you cut your flange. Water wipes. You can get these online on Amazon. Everything I get is basically on Amazon. The VOG mask, Amazon. Amazon, you should start paying me. But the water wipes have 99% water and a drop of fruit extract. So you should try these, keeping it also in the bag. This little guy spray. This is the poopery. So I have these in all my bathrooms at home, a good size, okay? It works fantastic. So when you want to freshen the air, you just do a couple sprays. But they now make it in travel size. So go on Amazon. You can get these poopery travel sprays. I think 6 of them came in a pack, and I've had one in my bag for about a month, and it feels like it's still completely full. So put one of these in your luggage. That way, in case you did have to use a public restroom, or if you're on an airplane or a bus or a train and you have to use their bathroom to do a bag change, hopefully nobody has to go through that, but it does happen. So then you would have this with you and you could spray everything as soon as you're done and you're ready to clean up. Now let's talk about the flange. You must, if you're getting on an airplane, pre-cut your flange, because they will not let you bring the scissors on the plane. You can fight with TSA all you want, but they're gonna make them throw them away right in front of you and you're gonna be very upset. So put them in your main luggage that you check, or pre-cut your flange if you're not taking a luggage that's gonna get checked. Either way, pre-cut your flange. Because my stoma changed sizes 3 weeks ago, I decided that I'm gonna travel with both size flange and bags. When I first got out of the hospital, I was in the larger flange, or some of you call it the base plate flange, whatever you want. So this one goes up to a 45. So I'm taking one of these with me just in case there's any changes, so that way I'm not worried about it. I'm only leaving for 2 days. So you want to take the flange that's pre-cut, the size bag you normally wear, a smaller one if you think you're going to go poolside. So I have 2 sizes that are smaller than this one, so that way I can go down as far as I need to, because from about 10 to 2 I don't really have much output. Now let's talk about preparing your skin before you put on your bag, what you're going to need. Don't forget your removal spray. Some of you guys have some of these, some of you guys use the spray. I use the spray, but I do have some of these remover adhesive wipes as well, just in case I'm in a situation where I can't use the spray. Also, adhesive remover wipes. Make sure you take plenty of these, because you don't want to be stuck in a bathroom somewhere and you still have half of the ring on you, and you can't scrape it off, because then you're going to hurt your skin and start bleeding. Our favorite friend, the stoma powder. Make sure you take one of these with you. Maybe even take 2 if you think it's necessary, because these are small. Cavalon spray, barrier spray for your skin. Works great. Make sure you take this with you. Even if you guys don't typically use these things, and you might be going into a warmer setting or getting in the pool for the first time, or if you've been in the pool and you've never had an issue, you never know when you're going to have an issue. So it's always good to take some of this stuff with you, because that way if you do have a skin problem, you have something that you can self-treat it with to see if it helps things out, rather than laying there in agony and things getting worse or an infection developing because it wasn't properly taken care of. Make sure you take some hand sanitizer. I'm not a big fan of hand sanitizer, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love, and I'm obsessively washing my hands. I don't like this. When I put this on, I feel like I then need to go wash my hands. And I swear, when I use this and then I wash my hands, I feel like my hands are dirty. But because this is supposed to be the best thing ever and kills bacteria, I will still have it with me and I will use it if I need it, but believe me, I'll be looking for a bathroom to wash my hands, ASAP. Okay, the scissors. Do not take them in your carry-on. I cannot stress this enough. You will need these scissors. Even if you pre-cut your flange, if your stoma changes, you're probably gonna have a couple of flanges you didn't cut, and you're gonna need these scissors or you're gonna be irritated. So leave these in your main luggage that you check. And that's about it. I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I had a short little overnight trip for business a few days ago, so that was my little test run. Now I'm going to be flying out of town with my husband, because we're gonna be celebrating 11 years ago we met, and also my 5-month anniversary from getting Lola, my stoma. So we're gonna spend 2 days in Vegas, which is my absolute favorite place. I'm very excited about it. I already know that I'm gonna plan to do nothing and then do everything that I can do, because I'm not too sure how all this traveling is gonna go for me yet. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys posted.